It's that time of year again. It's the Wainwright Golden Beer Book Prize, and this evening we're going to be revealing the shortlist right here at Waterstones in Piccadilly in London. So Jane, 6 years on and the Wainwright Prize is still going strong.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm really delighted. And I think Alfred Wainwright himself would have been quite thrilled. Well, maybe not thrilled, because he didn't really do thrilled, but very, very pleased and satisfied.
I'm a big fan anyway of the Wainwright Prize as it's evolved in the last few years. It's a great way to find out other people's books that you might be interested in reading.
One of the things I liked the most about it was the portrayal of a childhood where you go outside and maybe we'll see you at supper time, but anything goes.
Alfred Wainwright books were one of the things that I used to just sit there kind of looking at all the line drawings and his sort of such detailed things. And it's interesting that kind of how books inspire you.
Luke's personal journey with Epping Forest and the emotions that you can conjure up from nature that are so linked to how we live our lives, I thought was really powerful, really incredible read.
What's it like to be on a shortlist bearing his name?
Oh, well, it's amazing. I think I do actually even mention him in the book. I'm so pleased that nature is so high up the agenda on book lists now. It's fantastic.
I like Wilding because I thought it was the most optimistic book on the shortlist because she really talks about how nature can heal if we give it time.
And I think this is a particularly prescient year for nature writing, isn't it? Everybody is aware of the climate, the planet.
It couldn't be more topical, it couldn't be more important, and I think the quality of the writing about nature couldn't be any better. It really is. I've got to admit, this year I think is the most spectacular selection of books I've seen.
You do actually get an amazing sense of this almost this lost civilization, Mesolithic Britain, from the book. I also think she has just been one of our most interesting and original writers for the last 30 years.
And I also thought in general his kind of really grand overview of the Anthropocene on deep time was a really compelling way of understanding our place in nature and kind of putting us under the microscope a bit.
I don't know Kate Humble, but I feel like I know her a lot better by the end of the book, and I really enjoy her observation, her absolute passion for the world around her.
I think it's great how this book ends on a note of hope. It really has an urgency to it. It feels like this is a book that everyone needs to be reading now.
But I didn't just want to tell a history story, I wanted to feed those stories through landscapes.
Thank you for your time, thanks for the support from our sponsors, thanks to Alfred Wainwright and his legacy, and thank you all for coming tonight as well.